What's up everybody? Today we are going to talk about the infamous EOS R5, and by now there's probably millions of videos about it. So today we're going to talk about some of the misconceptions people are saying about this camera so we can clear the room, you know. Let's get into it. Hello everyone, my name is James and this is the Engineering Filmmaker, where we talk about photo, video, travel, and tech. If this is something of interest, feel free to hit that subscribe button below. I'd also like to mention real quick, I am doing a giveaway of a wireless lav mic kit. For more information, I'll put a link here. All you have to do is go to the video and hit the subscribe button and leave a comment and like the video. Don't forget to enter because it is a free mic, why not? And it's ending in a couple of weeks. Real quick, let's go over just the main specs that are, the big deal of the EOS R5, as you probably already might know them. We're looking at a new processor, new sensor, 4K 120 frames per second, 8K raw video format. We have IBIS and optical image stabilization, dual pixel autofocus like usual, but better. 2 card slots this time. And one thing you probably didn't see coming is a free Canon image service, which we'll talk about in a little bit. Now first, Canon has been behind for a long time and they're finally catching up, which is one of the main arguments I've seen people have, which is understandable. It's been like 8 years or something, But here's some of the more in-depth things that I really like about this camera that I've been seeing people get wrong. It does 8K 24 frames or 30 frames a second, or if you're in PAL, it'll do 25 frames or whatever you may want. It's 8K video. It can do 8K video in H.265. It can do it in raw video format. It also has no crop with 8K. Canon, no crop. Yeah, I know, right? It also has 4K 120 frames per second, which is huge. Like, what? Also, no crop on the 4K or the 8K in general, no matter what frame rate, no crop. We are being able to keep the access to our dual pixel autofocus in all of these camera videoing modes. With the dual pixel autofocus, we can also shoot in log format, and we can also shoot in 4:2:2 10-bit, which is freaking awesome. I'd like to mention that everything about the 4K and 8K footage is all internal recording, no external recorders needed. We're looking at 2 card slots, 2. However, one of them is your typical normal SD card and the other one is a CF Express, which are very expensive. But for all of you photo shooters who are super worried about having that dual card slot, now you got it. And we'll talk about another thing you can do with Canon that they're doing that you don't even need a dual card slot for, which is pretty cool. We don't have any confirmation if you can shoot video on both cards at the same time. We would assume you can do photo at the same time because that has been a thing for Canon in the past, so why not? I would imagine to shoot 8K RAW, you would have to use the CF Express slot and not a regular SD card. It would be quite a lot for those little baby cards to handle, so you're gonna have to put up some change to shoot in 8K most likely. We're looking at 5-axis stabilization, which is cool. And then if you're familiar with the EOS R lineup, they have an optical image stabilization, which is like a mini warp stabilizer within the camera. So you can add that on top of the IBIS to have extremely smooth footage, like even more smooth. The only thing is there's like a 1.2 crop on the EOS R for that, so I would imagine there's going to be a tiny crop for that. And then the very last thing, which is pretty cool that they're adding, which was kind of a curveball in my opinion, it's called the Image.Canon Cloud service. It's a pretty cool service with this camera. Basically, from what it looks like, your camera can automatically upload the photos you've taken to the cloud, and they will stay on this Canon cloud for up to 30 days. What's cool is that it'll automatically upload your photos to the cloud, and then you can set it so that it'll automatically upload those photos to a different cloud service like Google Drive or Google Photos or even Adobe Cloud. Now this is what I mentioned before, you don't really need dual card slots when you have a camera that is automatically uploading each photo to the cloud. I would imagine you connect it to your phone via Wi-Fi so that you can have a signal to send to the cloud, but this is still a pretty cool service that they offer in order for you not to need to have dual card slots, or if you don't want to buy a really expensive CF Express card. The cloud itself comes with 10 gigabytes of storage, which is a pretty good amount if you're shooting photos, but that's really it. I just wanted to go over those little bit of misconceptions, but that's it. I would like to know, What camera do you guys use? What brand, what model, whatever. Just let me know in the comments below what you're using. But that's it for today, guys. If you want to see more content like this, feel free to put some clicks over there to see some more videos. And I also have a forum if you guys are interested. I will put the link at the top of the description where you can go ask questions or learn stuff or just talk to people that are interested in the same stuff as you. Don't forget to give it a big old thumbs up and just destroy that subscribe button. But that's it for today, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.